As Chancellor of the University, I declare this congregation open for the conferring of degrees by the authority of the Senate and of the Council.
Mr. Chancellor, parents, friends and graduands, as Vice-Chancellor, I am delighted to welcome you all to this degree congregation. It is a celebration for all those who graduate today. We celebrate your many achievements that culminate in the award of a degree from a major international research and teaching-led university. All graduations are special, and this one is no exception. It is the first time that our Chancellor, Sir Peter Williams, has presided at our summer graduation ceremonies. Sir Peter has a distinguished record in the academic and business worlds and plays a major role in the interface between business and academic developments. We look forward to working with him and welcome him here today. We are indeed very fortunate to have persuaded him to be our Chancellor. While you have been with us, the university has developed and changed. We are now a community of 19,000 students and 3,000 staff with a turnover of £172 million. It all demonstrates that universities are complex organisations. They are businesses with higher education at their heart. In these circumstances, higher education has, quite rightly, become a topic of public interest. Here in the university, we are very proud of our achievements in this academic year. We have been invited to become a member of the prestigious 1994 group that constitutes 19 UK universities who are renowned for high-quality research and teaching and a first-rate student experience. Last September, we were placed joint first in the National Student Survey for teaching quality and overall satisfaction among students. In this particular survey, we were joint top among those institutions who teach students on a full-time basis. In November, the Students' Union was named Students' Union of the Year, and many of you will clearly have participated in the activities and events of the Students' Union and will know the many things that the Students' Union excel in. I always seem to get a reaction on that in degree ceremonies, but I'm sure you have enjoyed your time with the Student Union and the many awards that they have won this year. And then recently, we were delighted to see that the Times League table placed us in the top 20 UK universities. This was very important news because it is, of all the league tables, the one that intending applicants and their parents consult most. Our position has improved while you have been here, and it is our intention that the university should go higher in every aspect of its work. Indeed, think of it like this: the higher we are placed, the greater the value of your degree. But what constitutes and contributes to our league table position? First, the development of teaching. This year, Leicester has opened 3 centres of excellence in teaching and learning that were won in a national competition. Our centres are in the fields of genetics education, geographical information systems, and physics education. The lessons that are learned from the work of these centres will be disseminated across the university and across different subject areas. Indeed, we are one of only 16 universities in the UK that has been awarded more than one of these innovative centres. Similarly, national teaching fellowships have been awarded to our staff. In each of the last 3 years, we have had award winners. First, 3 years ago, Dr. Derek Rain in physics. Last year, Dr. Chris Wilmot in biochemistry. and this year they are joined by Professor Gilly Salmon, our Professor of E-Learning. As a leading teaching and research university, we see it essential to appoint leaders in their fields. We have developed a special new blood scheme for lecturers where we had over 1,000 applicants competing for 20 posts. It is this group of appointments that include people who will be the research leaders of the future. In this context, we have seen many new developments in research in the different faculties and departments in this university. In this last year, in the English department, Professor Greg Walker has published a significant new book entitled Writing Under Tyranny. And Dr. Claire Brock, also in the English department, was awarded the Singer Prize for an essay in the history of science. Meanwhile, in the field of economics, Professor Panikos Dimitriadis is leading an ESRC, that is a Research Council-funded project on financial liberalisation and third world debt, demonstrating the relevance of social science to issues at the heart of contemporary policy debates. But in order to support high-quality research and high-quality teaching, we need to develop high-quality facilities for all staff and students. This year, a new student hall of residence will be opened in the Botanic Gardens in Oadby, where we have constructed 581 new study bedrooms for students who join us in their first year. We are also midway through the largest building project that the university has engaged in since the 1960s, that is, the project for the new university library. The library is an essential part of the research and teaching infrastructure of any university, and in Leicester constitutes a £27 million project, something for everyone on the campus. It will double the size of the library, it will give additional spaces for students to use for work, and it will also mean that it combines printed materials with an electronic material, thus giving state-of-the-art facilities in what is known as a hybrid library. In addition, there have been developments in many departments. These include a virtual reality suite in the Department of Geography, a new set of facilities for thermal and fluid engineering, and new air-conditioned laboratories in genetics. I know that many of you will want to know when are we going to do something about the Attenborough Tower. That is further down the agenda and will take a huge amount of work to do. Who would do away with the Paternoster lift, I ask myself. You would not have such fun as first-year undergraduates if we did away with that. Certainly, all the facilities that we have in the university enhance the student experience in Leicester, and we are planning many more. Any international research and teaching-led university also, in my view, must make a contribution to the community in which they are located. In Leicester, our contribution to the community comes in many forms. Contact, a student volunteer organisation, has this year seen over 600 students volunteering to help with such things as right to read schemes, holidays for disabled children, and a playgroup for special needs children that has been run by the Student Union for the last 30 years. Conducting this work and creating these facilities has meant that students have empowered members of the population locally. One of the parents of one of the special needs children talked very movingly at the celebration ceremony the other week about the way in which her daughter really looked forward to a Sunday afternoon in the university at the playgroup, and she, the parent, also did as well. Meeting other parents in similar contexts was indeed something that she valued greatly. In this sense, those of you who have been involved in Contact have changed the lives of the people with whom you have worked. We are very proud of the contribution you have made, and the people themselves will never forget you. because you have helped to change their lives. Our Centre for Disability in the Arts, named after Lord Richard Attenborough, promotes dance, music and the visual arts through classes and public performances by international artists. This year has seen the arrival of a new director who is putting in place a new dynamic programme which we shall see unfold over the next academic year. And our 5th International Sculpture Show in the Botanic Gardens opened 10 days ago and highlights the university's contribution to the arts. This exhibition celebrates the work of 7 artists who have each taken a lawn to display their work. And just to give you an appetizer for the show, the picture on the front cover of the Degree Congregation brochure this year features some of the work that is displayed around the fountain in the Botanic Garden. Like many of the exhibits, they are expensive to purchase, but viewing is free. And I would encourage you to go and view the Botanic Gardens before you leave, and indeed, if you are so taken, to purchase items from it. I do strongly recommend it. As a university which has got a very dynamic programme in place, we need to constantly plan and build new facilities, and we also need to raise funds for them. Over the last 2 years, we have had a systematic campaign through a fundraising committee led by one of our Pro-Chancellors, Nicholas Cora, also assisted by Adrian Weston, a member of our council. And they have raised £10 million over the last 2 years to contribute towards the construction of the university library, and also to develop a cardiovascular research institute and a range of new research projects funded from external bodies. If any of you in this audience, and I'm not going to say feel moved to contribute, but I would be very happy if you did, if any of you know of individuals or companies that you're associated or charitable trusts, we would be very interested to hear, because clearly it helps us in building our relationships with organisations that can support a developing, growing and dynamic university. Our work never stops. We are creating plans for new research centres, new teaching programmes and new community links. All of these things demonstrate what an exciting and dynamic university you have attended. Finally, I would like to congratulate you all on the degrees you have obtained. We hope you will keep in touch with the university, and I shall look forward to meeting many of you at alumni events in the future. But before I close, I would like to tell you about a competition that I run every year between the different faculties. It's much more difficult this year because the Faculty of Arts has been subdivided into 3 components, and I suspect the Dean will tell me on Friday if somebody else wins. I'm sure she will draw to my attention that the power of the faculty has been divided by 3. But nevertheless, I would like you to demonstrate to us this afternoon how good the faculties of Arts and Social Sciences are in terms of applause and applauding your fellow students. The competition clearly is to see which faculty can applaud loudest, longest and most vigorously. So in order to demonstrate how good you are at this particular skill, I would like to invite you to join me in showing your appreciation to your parents, relatives, friends and sponsors who have supported you through the university. So I would now ask the graduating class of 2006 to join with me in a round of applause for those people. Faculties of Arts and Social Sciences seem to me to be good on length, but needs more volume. So in order to beat medicine on Friday, you've got to go for the volume. I'll leave that to you, and the main thing is that you should have a terrific afternoon, Have a very enjoyable day. Applaud your fellow students and all good wishes to you in your future careers.
The graduands in the Faculty of Arts will be presented by the Dean, Professor Shattuck. Will all graduands in the faculty please stand?
Mr. Chancellor, I ask you to admit these candidates from the Faculty of Arts to the several degrees for which they are presented.
Graduands of the Faculty of Arts, by the authority of the Senate, I admit you to the several degrees for which you are presented.
For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Don Chapman. Scott Freer. Kate Litherland. Christopher Lutit. Samuel Perry. Rebecca Styler. For the degree of Master of Arts in Modern Literature, Samuel Ball. For the degree of Master of Arts in Victorian Studies, Alison Hobson. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Combined Studies, Laura Andrews. Zobia Arif. Navpreet Atwal. Sarah Bailey. Eleanor Beard. Jennifer Burkett. Faith Blackwell. Michael Brown. Sarah Bull. Andrea Burris. Katie Burt. Corinne Carter. Ruth Challenger. Sarah Chase. Monica Chahan. Jerome Chung. Poonam Chopra. Peter Coombs. Claire Creedon. Elaine Croft. Jessica Daly. Rakesh Dahl. Faye Dolby, Michael Gowers, Lorraine Green, Rebecca Groom, Mohsin Gulsher, Donna Hodgin, Lucinda Hogarth, Anna Hyams, Heather Jacobs, Dervla Kitt, Rowan Krishnamurthy, Stuart Laws, Rachel Lever, Harvinder Mann, Joanna Moan, Lalita Paget, Amy Pandya, Angeliki Papantonio, Victoria Powell, Lucy Quinn, Bharat Rama, Tajinder Ryat, Jennifer Roth, Callum Ryan, Bindu Sanger, Mamta Sidhu, Nicholas Simpson, Chad Smith, Edward Smith, winner of the F&M Kessner Prize, Samantha Tooby, Claire Woodgate, Lawrence Whites. For the Bachelor of Arts in Combined Studies European Union, Mauk Crowther. Aaron Franklin, Rachel Glabus, winner of the McWilliam Memorial Prize, Elizabeth Grice, winner of the Leslie Sykes Prize, Kessewood John, Helen Thompson, for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in English, Haider Abbasi, Jonathan Adams, Lydia Addison, David Baggs, David Bagnall, Felicity Baker, Lindy Bannon, Michael Baston, James Besant, Georgina Bishop, winner of the Waddington Prize, Gina Ball, Michelle Bosley, Samantha Bradford, Natalie Brown, Catherine Burnham, Benjamin Carter.
Well done, mate.
Melissa Chia.
Many congratulations. Well done.
Kate Chilinsky.
Congratulations.
Neil Cleland. Gemma Cliff.
Many congratulations. Well done.
Winner of the Faculty Prize, Natalie Cole.
Bravo, Natalie. Well done. Congratulations.
Louise Collier.
Congratulations. Well done.
Samantha Corbett.
Congratulations.
James Cotton.
Congratulations.
Sarah Cowling.
Congratulations. Well done.
Rebecca de Blasey.
Many congratulations.
Winner of the Faculty Prize, Jonathan Dent.
Well done, Jonathan. Many congratulations.
Laura Downer.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jenna Downs.
Well done, Jonathan. Congratulations.
Geraldine Doyle.
Congratulations. Well done.
Elizabeth Drury.
Many congratulations.
Elizabeth Dunn.
Congratulations.
Winner of the G.S. Fraser Prize, Angela East.
Well done, Angela. Congratulations on the prize.
Richard Eaton.
Congratulations.
Mark Elliott.
Well done, Mark.
Zoe Enston.
Many congratulations.
Victoria Evans.
Wonderful job.
Anne Farrell.
Congratulations. Well done.
James Finney.
Well done, James. Congratulations.
Jonathan Forbes.
Well done, Jonathan.
Stephen Galton.
Congratulations, Stephen.
David Gentry.
Many congratulations.
Laura Gilmore.
They got the photograph. Well done.
Edward Gleave.
Congratulations. Well done.
Tiffany Goddard.
Congratulations. Well done.
Oliver Gover.
Congratulations. Well done.
Winner of the Waddington Prize, Anna Granger.
Congratulations, Anna. Very well done. Congratulations for the prize.
Georgina Green.
Well done, Georgina.
Alex Gregg.
Congratulations.
Gemma Gregory.
Many congratulations.
Eleanor Hadwin.
Congratulations. Well done.
David Hall.
Well done.
Richard Hall. Gemma Hancock.
Congratulations.
Farjana Hannon.
Many congratulations. Have a good day.
Sally Heaton. Alexandra Herring.
Congratulations.
Nicola Holmes.
Congratulations.
Fatima Jussub.
Congratulations.
Nicholas Karapatis.
Well done. Congratulations.
Samaya Kazi.
Many congratulations.
Anthony Keeler.
Congratulations.
Emma King.
Congratulations. Well done.
Richard Lamb.
Well done, Richard. Congratulations.
Mary Langley.
Congratulations. Well done.
Helen Legrand.
Many congratulations.
Will Lewis.
Congratulations.
Katie Lorimer.
Many congratulations. Well done.
Sarah Lucas.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Sarah McCrae,
Congratulations.
Catherine Madden,
Well done.
Rowena Mason,
Big applause for it.
Alistair McFadden,
Very good job. Well done.
winner of the John Coleman Creative Writing Prize, David McKay,
Wow. The future author, no doubt, yes? Congratulations.
Nima Mistry,
Very good job. Well done.
Thomas Morrissey,
Congratulations.
Leanne Murphy,
Well done. Congratulations.
Amy Nicolaou,
Congratulations.
Amy O'Grady,
Congratulations.
Frances Palmer,
Very congratulations.
Gemma Parker,
Congratulations.
Robin Payne,
Very congratulations.
Sally Phillips,
Congratulations. Have a good day.
Alice Player,
Congratulations.
Aaron Porter,
Very congratulations. Well
Laura Pritchard,
done. Congratulations. Well done.
Abalaisha Punj,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Daniel Rogers,
Well done, Daniel.
Rachel Round,
Congratulations.
Daniel Ruddy,
Congratulations, Daniel.
Annika Sahib,
Congratulations.
winner of the Waddington Prize, Christopher Scales,
Well done, Christopher. Congratulations on the prize as well.
Victoria Shepherd,
Well done, Victoria. Congratulations.
Louise Smith,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Gemma Stocks,
Congratulations. Well done.
Anissa Thantry,
Congratulations.
Chloe Titcomb,
Well done, Chloe.
Rachel Tunstall, Mariam Vadi,
Many congratulations.
Charlotte Venables,
Many congratulations. Well done.
Katie Walker,
Well done, thank you. Congratulations.
Heidi Wallace,
Well done, Heidi. Congratulations.
Holly Wells,
Congratulations.
Sarah West,
Well done, Sarah. Congratulations.
Holly Williams,
Many congratulations.
Thomas Williams,
Congratulations.
Sarah Williamson,
Congratulations.
Karen Wilson,
Many congratulations.
David Wood,
Congratulations.
for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in English, European Union, Kriti Bhatta,
Many congratulations.
winner of the Faculty Prize, the Dr. Wallace Henry Prize, and the Jean and Arthur Humphreys Prize, Andrew Bogey.
I think we should stand there and take a bow.
Louisa Bowman,
Many congratulations.
Martin Davitt, Daniel Thumpston,
Many congratulations.
Joshua Turner, for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in European Studies, Karuna Yugaru, Thomas Johns, Gemma Litson. Elena Smith. Zoe Wathen. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in French, Eleanor Jones. Winner of the French Institute Prize, Philip York. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in French and German, Chloe Shuttlewood. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in French and Italian, Alicia Anya. Lynn Dobson. Liam Hunt. Tessa Lewis. Mark Melhuish. Kirsten Miles. Mary Claire Ratcliffe. Esme Reed. Hannah Stibbe. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in French and Spanish, Alexander Charido. Jung Ting Chung. Stephen Fiddler. Anna Gilligan. Amy Goff. Michael Harrison. Julie Northgraves. Caroline Page. Ellen Scales. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in German and Italian, Kristen Francis. Nadia Murshid. Emily Pace. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Italian and Spanish, James Byrne. Charlotte Cambers. Nathan Harvey. Johanna Ho. Amy Parry Jones. Maria Sroka. Stephen Taggart. Winner of the West End Memorial Prize, Emma Ward. Laura Wood. Rebecca Woods. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Modern Language Studies, Emma Charman. Sylvia Holyoke. Winner of the Swiss Council for the Arts Book Prize, Nathaniel Moyers. Winner of the Theodore Storm Prize, Stephanie Taylor. Carrion Warner. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Modern Language Studies with a year in Europe, Akila Duncombe. Adele Inglefield. Sarah Stokes. Laura Valet. Mr. Mr. Chancellor, I ask you to admit to the several degrees for which they are presented by my faculty those candidates who are absent.
By the authority of the Senate, I admit those candidates who are absent to the several degrees for which they are presented.
Marina Warner is a writer. For most writers, the question, "What do you write?" can be answered in a word or two. A writer might say novels or short stories or children's stories or juvenile fiction or opera libretti or essays about literature or art or films or cultural history or mythology. In the case of Marina Warner, she writes in all these forms and on all these subjects, and that range says something not only about her formidable abilities, but also about her breadth of knowledge, which is astonishing by any standards. One measure of this range is her appointments diary for the first half of this year. Since February, she has lectured on Hieronymus Bosch's Haywain at the Prado in Madrid, given a talk on apocalyptic politics for a conference mounted by the University of Sussex's Centre for German Jewish Studies, given a reading of her short stories at the King's Lynn Fiction Festival, lectured on Mallarmé and Beckett at the Beckett Centenary Festival in Dublin, delivered the Shakespeare Birthday Lecture at Stratford-on-Avon, given a talk and a reading in Malta, given a lecture in the Netherlands on autobiographical writing and changing consciousness of time, participated in a new writing conference at the University of East Anglia, and last week travelled to Basel for the exhibition of the artists Tacita Dean and Francis Alous at the Schaulager Museum, where she gave a talk about Tacita Dean at a conference on the theme of walking, a subject that connects the artist, who sometimes portrays feet, and our honorand, whose work often features the figure of the nomad. From here, she will move on to the Zentrum Paul Klee in Bern, where she will be speaking about experiments in pop, and then finally to Oxford to give the opening talk at the Oxford Symposium on Food and Cookery. It is hard to think of anyone else on the planet who could lecture on this range of topics. On top of all this, Marina Warner writes voluminously and with great distinction. And in recent years, to the delight of the academic profession and the benefit of many students, has honoured us by taking up a long series of visiting fellowships and professorships, which now include a professorship at the University of Essex. That was in 2004. And the following year, Marina Warner received the highest honour that can be bestowed on an academic in the humanities, a fellowship of the British Academy. Other writers have become academics, and academics have become writers, but no one else in contemporary Britain has achieved such preeminence as both a writer and an academic. One of the strands that runs through these achievements is cosmopolitanism, and the origins of that feature can be seen in her childhood. Marina Warner is the daughter of an Italian mother and an English father who was a bookseller. She was educated in Cairo, Brussels, Berkshire, and at Lady Margaret Hall in Oxford. The Italian heritage is an important element in her makeup, and at present she is turning it to the public good by serving as a judge for the John Florio Prize for Italian Translation. Another strand is interdisciplinarity, and she has rightly been praised in The Independent as a modern Renaissance woman, at ease in a multidisciplinary world of art, literature, and science. The Times Literary Supplement, which is not given to generous judgments, commented on her collection of essays on literature and culture called Signs and Wonders in these words: Marina Warner possesses an astonishing breadth of knowledge on so many subjects. Signs and Wonders is a dazzling performance. this collection must confirm Warner's reputation as one of the finest literary and intellectual minds at work in Britain. At the heart of this achievement lies an interconnected series of abiding interests that animate everything from her wreath lectures to her children's books. These interests, which have both imaginative and historical dimensions, center on images of women and the family as expressed in visual art, literary texts, myths, and fables. Countless writers have considered issues surrounding the construction of the feminine and the family, but none has examined the issues through so many genres. In Marina Warner's novels, her principal vehicles for exploring these themes are family memory and mythology. In a Dark Wood is about two brothers who remember. The Skating Party uses mythology and painting to create images of isolation even within families. The Lost Father, which was nominated for the Booker Prize, describes the ways in which an Italian family creates an imaginary history of itself. Indigo, which is on one level Marina Warner's reworking of Shakespeare's Tempest, examines the history of a family living in the Caribbean. The Leto Bundle, published in 2001, is at once her most complex and her greatest novel, and pursues her chosen themes through the myth-generating narrative of the quest of a woman who is at once a mother, a goddess, and an eternal refugee. It is an extraordinary feat of the imagination. Mr. Chancellor, on the recommendation of Senate and Council, I present to you Marina Sarah Warner, that you may confer upon her the degree of Doctor of Letters.
Madam, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Letters and we welcome you among us. Marina, many congratulations. Do take a bow.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, colleagues, parents, graduates, and their siblings. Congratulations to you all on achieving this distinction and passing through university to the next and exciting stage of your lives. It's a great honour for me to be here, chosen by the University of Leicester for this Doctorate of Letters, and I'm extremely happy, as well as surprised, to be shown this wonderful mark of recognition for my efforts and to hear such generous and indeed extravagant praise. The ping of an email today is irresistible, especially for addicts, as so many of us have now become. But it still doesn't quite compare with the sound of a letter dropping onto the mat, or to the ache and the vigils that attended the postman and the letterbox and the front door in the days when all news came by post. Many of you will know this strange feeling when time seems to be wearing leaden boots as you wait for news. A few years ago, you were waiting for your A-level results, and just recently, I imagine, for your final exams. Many of you will be watching the post for the jobs that you are hoping to do. Anxiously awaited letters bringing good news are wonderful. Time sheds those boots of lead and begins to run freely and joyfully again. But unexpected letters bringing such news are even better. They give greater pleasure, the unsolicited recognition. The award from the University of Leicester to me came as just such a letter, and thank you. This is the heart of the country in more ways than one, and it counts very much for me. Many writers I know and admire are connected with Leicester, some by birth, like Julian Barnes, some by other ties, which Philip Larkin, of course, here, and his chum Kingsley Amis, apparently inaugurated the campus novel, or so Julian Barnes told me when I told him I was coming to his native town. Apparently Amis looked around and said something has to be done about this, and then wrote one of the first campus novels. And perhaps a blue plaque has gone up in a common room. And then, as the mother of a son myself, who was extremely recognizable once upon a time in the features and the stories of Adrian Mole, I owe some exhilarating times of laughter and sorrow to Sue Townsend and her brilliant creation. The woes of Adrian Mole are all our woes. But this occasion is not a time for woes. These links with Leicester reveal two things that you will have discovered during your university days, and which you'll take with you now from here, that friends and tastes and shared values, what the Romantics called elective affinities, are shaped during these crucial passages from family into the world, as you find out who you are in exchanges with others, in responses to them, and you begin to elect, to decide where your own characteristic affinities lie. You are, in this world, unfortunately, facing many difficulties, but your energies and your hopes will help all of us. There is a scene at the end of the Divine Comedy when the poet Dante reaches the earthly paradise. First, he's bathed in the rivers of the waters of Lethe, which is forgetfulness. But then later, in a less well-known scene, he's taken for another swim in another river called Eunoe, and this is the river of good memories. And he emerges from this particular bathe refreshed and vigorous and ready for anything. Well, this event today will count among my good memories, and I hope that you are heading for many ahead of you too. I wish you friendship, company, affection, connectedness, and satisfaction in your new lives. Thank you again. It is a pleasure and an honour to be enrolled as one of the company of the University of Leicester. Thank you.
The graduands in the Faculty of the Social Sciences will be presented by the Dean, Professor Jackson. Will all graduands in the faculty please stand?
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I ask you to admit these candidates from the Faculty of the Social Sciences to the several degrees for which they are presented.
Graduands of the Faculty of the Social Sciences, by the authority of the Senate, I admit you to the several degrees for which you are presented.
For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Rebecca Munoz-Torre.
I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Congratulations. Well done.
For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Economics, Khaled Ahmed.
Congratulations.
Iftikhar Alam.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Firaz Al-Sheikh.
Congratulations.
Mahanjit Bandal.
Congratulations.
James Buckles.
Congratulations.
Amanpreet Chahal.
Congratulations.
Preeti Kohan.
Congratulations.
Matthew Coleman.
Congratulations.
Andrew Cooper.
Congratulations.
Holly Darville.
Congratulations.
Sajida Debar.
Congratulations.
Harpreet Dosan.
Congratulations.
Kakia Economidu.
Congratulations.
Blessing Ijonlu.
Congratulations.
Richard Fawcett.
Congratulations.
Thomas Fletcher.
Congratulations.
Raid Helwani.
Congratulations.
James Hendrickson.
Congratulations.
Andrew Hill.
Congratulations.
Sanjeev Jaspal.
Congratulations.
Sanjit Kang.
Congratulations.
Gulsharan Kaur.
Congratulations.
Michael Kent.
Congratulations.
Andrew Knight.
Congratulations.
Winner of the Arthur Poole Memorial Prize, Gurpreet Kunar.
Congratulations and well done on your prize.
Deborah Laborde.
Congratulations.
Adam Lawrence.
Congratulations.
Edward Liddell.
Congratulations.
Graham Ligo.
Congratulations.
Christopher Machado.
Congratulations.
Kevin Mann.
Congratulations.
Robert Marchand.
Congratulations.
Keshu Maya.
Congratulations.
Lisa McAvoy.
Congratulations.
Tina Mistry.
Congratulations.
Jinwoo Park.
Congratulations.
Deepan Patel.
Congratulations.
Ketan Patel.
Congratulations.
Prashan Patel.
Congratulations.
Rimel Patel.
Congratulations.
Craig Phillips.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Michael Russell.
Congratulations.
Michael Salter.
Congratulations.
Chetan Sharma.
Congratulations.
William Sharman.
Congratulations.
Lucinda Simpson.
Congratulations.
Samuel Smith.
Congratulations.
Chanpawan Thakur.
Congratulations.
Jonathan Tosh.
Congratulations.
James Trollope.
Congratulations.
Neil Wendland.
Congratulations.
Winner of the Ronald L. Meek Memorial Prize and the Faculty Prize, Michelle Wong.
Congratulations and well done on your prizes.
For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Economics with a year in Europe, Owen Grieve.
Congratulations.
Estelle Naughton.
Congratulations.
For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Economics, Chris Butler.
Congratulations.
Chao Hong Chen.
Congratulations.
Anna Kofta.
Congratulations.
Ben Constable.
Congratulations.
Andrew Dalton.
Congratulations.
Catherine Ditch.
Congratulations.
Alistair Dunstan.
Congratulations.
Clementine Diamond.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Wen Gong.
Congratulations.
Andrew Goulter.
Congratulations.
Maria Haji Christou.
Congratulations.
Winner of the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants Prize for Business Economics, Cecilia Yu.
Congratulations.
Yan Ping Lee.
Congratulations.
William Lovett.
Congratulations.
Mithun Nandi.
Congratulations.
Rebecca O'Brien.
Congratulations.
James O'Connell.
Congratulations.
Gurdeep Pal.
Congratulations.
Hardeep Panesar.
Congratulations.
Alan Samuels.
Congratulations.
Barry Cicluna.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Michael Scott.
Congratulations.
Christopher Thurston.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Daniel Trivick.
Congratulations.
Daniel Vinicum.
Congratulations.
Ling Yu Wang.
Congratulations.
Ting Wang.
Congratulations.
Zhong Wang.
Congratulations.
Josh White.
Congratulations.
Claire Williams.
Congratulations.
Jun Wu.
Congratulations.
Yan Zhen.
Congratulations.
For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Economics with a year in Europe, Joshua Eringa.
Congratulations.
Nina Momtaheni.
Congratulations.
Hardeep Thakkar.
Congratulations.
For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Law, Adewale Adeoye.
Congratulations.
Lucy Allen.
Congratulations.
Saba Al-Shahati.
Congratulations.
Daniel Bartlett.
Congratulations.
Pravandeep Baharma.
Congratulations.
Rupa Bhatt.
Congratulations.
Jing Shen.
Congratulations.
Se Hee Chung.
Congratulations.
Shubha Das.
Congratulations.
Winner of the Felicita Martinez Purinos Memorial Prize for Economics and Law, Ho Deng.
Congratulations and well done on your prize.
Krishna Gada.
Congratulations.
John Gibby.
Congratulations.
Parminder Gore.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thomas Hansen.
Congratulations.
Shivali Kapoor.
Congratulations.
Jasmine Khan.
Congratulations.
Lawrence Kilpin.
Congratulations.
Thomas Loader.
Congratulations.
Nicholas Lowe.
Congratulations.
Paris Majathia.
Congratulations.
Deepa Parekh.
Congratulations.
Jennifer Sage.
Congratulations.
Gregory Severn.
Congratulations.
Helen Steele.
Congratulations.
Ting Ying Tang.
Congratulations.
Ben Thomas.
Congratulations.
Natalie Thomas.
Congratulations.
Helen Webster.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Yi Jen Yu.
Congratulations.
For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Financial Economics, Walid Al-Shagana.
Congratulations.
Bijal Bagia.
Congratulations.
Gideon Carroll.
Congratulations.
Chi Chen.
Congratulations.
Wen Gang Deng.
Congratulations.
Aristos Eliades.
Congratulations.
Sean Emery.
Congratulations.
Helena Jeffcott.
Congratulations.
Stephen Knight.
Congratulations.
Chan Lee.
Congratulations.
Kwong Yu Lu.
Congratulations.
Minal Mehta.
Congratulations.
Smili Mimfum.
Congratulations. Well done.
Rajinder Singh.
Congratulations.
Luke Tribe.
Congratulations.
Fei Wang.
Congratulations.
Alexander Whitterton.
Congratulations.
Richard White.
Congratulations.
Amar Zulakwa.
Congratulations.
For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Financial Economics with a year in Europe, Amjit Jaswal.
Congratulations.
Andrianos Karampi.
Congratulations.
Winner of the KPMG Prize, Lorenzo Tomasini.
Congratulations.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Economics, Ye Wei Cheng.
Congratulations.
Dilpreet Daliwal.
Congratulations.
Chi Kim Lam.
Congratulations.
Yajidi Onabuli.
Congratulations.
Thomas Perry.
Congratulations.
Jamie Weatherall.
Congratulations.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Economics with a year in Europe, Nicholas Newcomen.
Congratulations.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Economics, Moganjola Fanimokun.
Congratulations.
Hee Min Ko.
Congratulations.
Kostas Makrides.
Congratulations.
Niranjan Megananam.
Congratulations.
Sinan Sun.
Congratulations.
Jan Wang.
Congratulations. Thank you.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Economics with a year in Europe, Inderpal Dillon.
Congratulations.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Financial Economics, Timothy Chan.
Congratulations.
Tamara Shima.
Congratulations.
Paresh Dabasia.
Congratulations.
Bakvika Desai.
Congratulations.
Pooja Dillon.
Congratulations.
Ji Hong Fan.
Congratulations.
Katie Graham.
Congratulations.
Michael Hall.
Congratulations.
Michael Holloway.
Congratulations.
Matthew Jeffrey.
Congratulations.
David Jones.
Congratulations.
Tijal Kansara.
Congratulations.
Lanka Khosla.
Congratulations.
Randeep Kuno.
Congratulations.
Song Lu.
Congratulations.
Jonathan Lugg.
Congratulations.
Azim Mohammed.
Congratulations.
Andril Azim Mohammed.
Congratulations.
Winner of the KPMG Prize, Jagruti Patel.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done on your prize.
Nishal Patel.
Congratulations.
Karen Sidhu.
Congratulations.
Geraldine Sue.
Congratulations.
Sejal Sinhal.
Congratulations.
Oscar's Toes.
Congratulations.
Chek Nam Se.
Congratulations.
Chodan Wang.
Congratulations.
Stephen Williams.
Congratulations.
Kai Jiang.
Congratulations.
Yan Jiang.
Congratulations.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Financial Economics with a year in Europe, Matthew Glover.
Congratulations.
For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Economics, Sasha Joskre.
Congratulations.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I ask you to admit to the several degrees for which they are presented by my faculty those candidates who are absent.
By the authority of the Senate, I admit those candidates who are absent to the several degrees for which they are presented.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, friends and colleagues, today is, above all, a day for celebration, and the cheering that I've been hearing from you is very much the epitome of that. But can I say, as Chancellor, what a great privilege it is for me to look out on this sea of happy, young, excited faces, and I share with you the joy in your achievement today. And thank you for sharing with me such a day with your families and friends as well. The other great pleasure on degree ceremonies such as this is the privilege of welcoming into our midst distinguished individuals who we have the opportunity to honour, who in turn honour us with their acceptance of our degrees. Marina, I say with a considerable degree of confidence that Gordon Campbell's excellent oration and your supreme eloquence in response will have fired many an imagination and ambition of your younger graduate colleagues in the audience here today. And having shaken the hands of many a creative writer, you could have no better role model than Marina Warner to fire your ambitions for the future. It's very much a time, of course, thinking now of our other graduates, to think of that future. And you may be wondering right now what on earth has happened to the 3 or perhaps 4 years you spent here in Leicester. Because that place they call the real world, the wider world, is just around the next corner. But you're leaving Leicester well equipped, and above all, regardless of the specific discipline in which you graduated today, equipped, I believe, with some great human powers, the ability to think and the ability to reason. These powers and faculties will stand you in good stead in the future. But you as a particular group have also acquired another invaluable skill in your time with us, the ability to communicate with your fellow human beings, sometimes in the language of English, sometimes in a foreign language, sometimes in that language of the world of finance, industry and trade, which I've inhabited for my life, the language of economics. You'll find that the ability to both communicate and then to reason and to think will stand you in very good stead from now on in the careers that you will enjoy in the future. Your abilities will command a premium internationally, but much more important than that ability to command a premium is the fact that you, as thinking human beings who have shared this experience at Leicester for a number of years, are well positioned to communicate with your fellow human beings. You've learned with them, you've been taught with them, you've enjoyed their friendship and their company, and you leave understanding each other better. Leicester is an international university. You are an international group of students. And if you, the younger generation, can better understand each other than I and the older generation, you will have so much more opportunity to resolve the conflicts and the problems which we leave to you. To be lighter, however, for a moment, many of you, a great number today, have graduated in English, one of this country's great gifts to the world, something which we no longer as a country own. It is owned by the citizens of the world. We also gave the world another gift, perhaps, football. Yes, that thing that you've been watching on the television for the last 4 weeks. I must admit to having been somewhat disappointed with the World Cup, and one muses what would have happened if those involved had perhaps had a greater understanding of English and had thought of some of the great words that have been written in English. And I think particularly of those immortal words inscribed over the centre court at Wimbledon as the finalists come out. If you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat these two impostors just the same. And even more so later in that same verse, if you can keep your head when all around you are losing theirs, if only certain people in the last 4 weeks had remembered that. As Leicester graduates, you have, however, left here with, I hope and believe, a balance, a feeling, an ability to communicate and reason with your fellow men. We will continue to watch you all with keen interest as you progress through your careers. A university such as Leicester, which you've enjoyed the privilege of attending for a number of years, is of course a combination of many factors: distinguished faculty, research, scholarship, learning. But to me, what distinguishes a university above all and carves its reputation in the world is what you, its graduates, do in the wider world with your careers and your lives. From now on, from this day forward, as graduates of the university, you become an ambassador for the University of Leicester. Your achievements will reflect on us. And your successes in the future, we will continue to enjoy every bit as much as you. So you leave here not only as different people, but having perhaps taken from Leicester more than you will realize at this moment in time. And above all, you have forged friendships, sometimes friendships across the oceans and across nations, which I can assure you will remain with you for the rest of your days. And talking of friendships, I think you're doing rather well on the Vice-Chancellor's scale. And I detected in some of the raucous applause and cheering that you are ready as a group to go out and enjoy your success and to celebrate with your families and friends, so I don't want to detain you any longer. But can I finish, as the Vice-Chancellor did, and offer you also my salutation and congratulation on your achievement. You are now all graduates of the University of Leicester. Go forth and have a great life and a great career. I now declare this congregation closed.